Say hello to the 2017 North American Truck of the Year. It is the 2017 Honda Ridgeline. Surprise! Actually, once you get behind the wheel, it's not much of a surprise anymore because this thing is awesome. But before all you hardcore truck guys start saying that, this is too lightweight, let's put some things in perspective. Yes, it doesn't have a low-range transfer box. And yes, it can only tow up to 5,000 pounds. And it doesn't have a massive 7-foot bed. When was the last time you actually put your truck in 4-low? Or when was the last time you actually towed something more than 5,000 pounds? Or when was the last time you put 2 whole cows lying down flat on the bed? I'll forget that. That might have happened recently. So you get my point here? For something that you need once in a blue moon, you don't need to have that monster truck every day. You see, the Honda Ridgeline has always been based on the Honda Pilot, which up until now wasn't a really good thing. But this time around, the Honda Pilot is rather nice. Prices start at just over $36,000, and the touring model we're in is $47,000, but it is literally loaded. Being based on the Pilot means that it also inherits that very silky smooth 3.5-liter Earth Dreams V6 engine. With its 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque, this thing is really quick. Or, okay, not really quick, but it does boogie. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour comes in 7.5 seconds, and on these winter tires, 100 to 0 comes in 47 meters. Surprisingly, even the base model gets features like adaptive cruise control. So that tells you the whole story about how road-oriented this Ridgeline is. It's also really good on gas. I mean, I've been driving it to work, stuck in traffic every day, and I've only averaged about 11.5 liters per 100 kilometers of regular unleaded. Come to think of it, only the diesel variants of its rival trucks can do that, and this is still a half-ton truck. The suspension is pretty soft, and this thing is really comfortable over bumps. Also, the rear multi-link setup makes it very agile and fun to drive, much like an SUV. Roominess for a family or a crew or a bunch of friends is spectacular. I mean, up front there's really ample space. The back will easily fit 3 adults, and there's so many cubby holders here and places to put your things that, my God, practicality is like through the roof. You can throw 647 kilos worth of stuff on the bed, and you have an additional 207 liters of hidden storage underneath for your tools, guns, champagne, you name it. The tailgate can be opened in 2 different ways. You can even just regularly drop it down and also extend the length of the bed, or you can swing it open to reach your stuff easier. The really cool thing is, if you get the Touring or Black edition, you get bed audio, which means there's speakers integrated into the bed. So beach parties, tailgating weekends, that can be a whole new experience. In all seriousness, the Ridgeline is the truck you need 364 days a year. And for that odd time that you need to do something really heavy duty, you can just rent a heavy duty truck for like $25 an hour. Obviously, if your profession requires a heavy duty truck, it's a no-brainer. Go get one. You get 3 modes for the traction control: mud, sand, and snow. So this otherwise front-wheel drive car will send the appropriate amount of power to the back. For off-roading, it's good to know that the approach angle is 20.1 degrees, the departure angle is 22.1, and the ground clearance is 200 millimeters. The bed isn't that tiny. It has a length of 1,625 millimeters, a depth of 425, and the width between the wheel wells is 1,270 millimeters. Sure, the seat bottoms might be a little bit tight and the back doors a little bit narrow, but overall, the impressions are really not spoiled. It is a very nice light-duty truck. It comes loaded with technology, and its road manners are literally unsurpassed in the segment. For that reason, I'm going to give it an overall rating of a very, very good 8.8 out of 10.